So we've got the aquarium there, so what's down this way? Use Pokemon and Me to spend some quality time with your Pokeball. And you know what, that's something I've not really done that much in well, pretty much since I started, so... Ooh, hello, I see a sneaky item. Question is, am I going to be able to get to it? Probably not. At least not yet. I wonder how strong the Smeargle I left at the daycare has become. Do you know about Smeargle's move Sketch? I certainly do. Because I think I caught a Smeargle where it only sketched Thunder Wave when I was using my Pikachu, and it couldn't do a thing at all. I don't know. You know what? Smeargle, I personally think are pretty cool Pokemon, if I'm being honest. But I don't know if it's a Pokemon I would use actively in my team. Also, this is a hotel. Okay. Any interesting things to find? I got something rare from a customer. I had a chat with the customer several times and we hit it off. Well, good for you, I guess. I mean... I don't really care, but good for you, I guess. Anyway, there's gotta be something interesting to be found around here. I've heard a lot about you. Okay. Good or bad? Also, is there anyone or anything to be found around here? Oh, hello, I recognise you. I recognise you. It's Mr. Bonding. No, I don't need another explanation. You're just going to give me another power, aren't you? Special Defense Power Level 1, which is something I haven't really bothered to do. So... At least that's something. Also, I think that's like... Every time I found that person, I think he's always been in like a hotel, so... I'm guessing every place has a hotel. Or at least most places have a hotel. Nature Power? Okay. I don't know if that'll be useful, but... We'll see. Anyway, let's head on outside. And yeah, you know what? It's been a while since I've used Pokémon and Me, so... Let's use Pokémon. Let's play around with Pokémon and Me for the time being. Riolu! There you are. Here's a good Riolu. Are you going to become a nice big strong Riolu and eventually evolve into a Lucario? That'll be very nice. Here. Have some of this. There you go. You love it, don't you? Oh boy. Question is, shall I try these games again? Because I kind of massively screwed up Headit last time because I kind of wasn't paying proper attention, was I? So you know what? Let's give it a go. Yeah, an embarrassing 1 star. Let's see if I can actually do it this time. That Pokemon to knock back the balls of yarn. Okay, let's try it this time, even though it's a bit of a struggle because the way I've got my screen set up, like the top screen's on the left and the bottom one's on my right, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. There we go, I'm not screwing that one up this time. There we go. Oh boy. Oh! Oh, missed it! Okay, well, I'm doing a lot better than I did before, so that's good. It is actually really hard to properly concentrate when I'm having to look at the left-hand side for the top. It's really off-putting a little bit. Oh, I missed it. Never mind. Well, at least I did that. Oh, there we go. I actually got it this time. There we go. That's much better. Look at that. 4 stars. You know what? I will gladly take that. That was so much better than the last one. I can now access the next rank, but I'm not going to be doing that right now, so let's head on back. There we go. Happy now, Riolu? Yeah, let me give you a nice little rub on the ears there, or whatever they're meant to be. Right, well, I think on that note, I think you're responding to my voice, aren't you? I think it is. Well, you know what? If that made you a little bit happier, then that's great, because that will hopefully mean that you'll evolve into, Oh! You've played with Riolu a lot, found a fighting wallpaper. Okay, well, I guess that's cool. Well, I think on that note, I think we're done with Ambrett's Town now, so let's head into the aquarium. This looks interesting. Taking some inspiration from Animal Crossing, have we? Thanks for visiting our aquarium. Your interest means so much to us. Oh, I just got it, what you tried to say. Oh dear. Pokemon on the far side of the glass, all they see every day is the strange faces of the humans who have come to see them. Indeed. Although speaking of aquariums, it's been a very long time since I've last been to any kind of aquarium, thinking about it. I was trying to think, when was the last time I've been to an aquarium? Oh man, depending on the dates, or what year it was, I'm trying to remember the right year. It was either the Sea Life Aquarium in Blackpool, or an aquarium which is only about a 20-minute drive away from me, called the Blue Planet Aquarium, which I don't know if it still is, but I think when it opened, it was actually the biggest aquarium in the UK when it first opened. I don't know if it still is or not. It probably isn't, but that's something. Some random facts there, and I should maybe visit the aquarium at some point. The only problem is they're charging a ludicrous amount for parking there now, which is ridiculous. But never mind. Off topic now. Do you think there are still Pokemon that have never been seen down there, deep in the depths of the sea? Oh, I would not be surprised if that was the case. The amazing Pokemon ability Storm Drain. Not only does it draw all water-type moves to a Pokemon, it even raises their special attack. That sounds pretty cool. There are many types of Pokemon in the wider world. Solely water types are the most populous. After normal types, of course. Indeed, also. Oh, for some reason I thought that was a door, but it's not. It's just a very weird blank space. Wowzers, I just saw a fish Pokemon hiding behind that rock. Really now, I cannot see a thing apart from a load of bubbles. Aw, I want to swim in the sea with the Pokemon. What about you, Esper? Yeah, just checking it out. Okay. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed in the fact that I'm not seeing, like, anything in this aquarium. Like, literally nothing at all. At least the marine tube in Unova had some Pokemon to look at, because you were literally walking in an underground tube in the sea. Also, a golden Magikarp. Oh, this just takes me back to where it was. Also, are you going to give me a fishing rod by any chance? You wish to fish for all the Pokemon in the sea, right? I'm sure you do. Shall I lend you a rod? I'm a fishing fanatic, and I've collected more old rods than I could ever use. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm probably not going to catch much with the old rod. So face the water, and then press the A button when the exclamation mark appears. So, something worth bearing in mind, but in the meantime, Route 8 continues on out that door there. That's right, Route 8 sure is a long one. It runs down the cliffs, through Ambrett's Town, along the sea, and all the way to the next town, which by the looks of it is probably where I need to head to next. So, after having a quick look at this golden Magikarp again, I think it's time to head on out to Route 8. Route 8, Moray or Coast, or whatever that said. I didn't quite read that in time, but that's fine. Anything hidden down here? Nope, just a fence. That's absolutely fine, and, well, obviously we need to head north, but I do know there was an item down here, but the question is, can I actually get to that item, or is it blocked off? I can get to the item. Okay, a pearl. Okay, that's cool. So at least I won't be forgetting that. And oh, I see something sparkling. But presumably that's not something I'll be able to do. Although having said that, while we're here, we might as well try out the old rod. Okay. Right, I guess I was wrong. It's not just Magikarp, but maybe it's because I did actually fish in that that sparkly bit there. Anyway, we've got Love Disc, which, let's be honest, does anyone actually seriously use Love Disc in any kind of squad? Well, at least it's not a bog-standard boring Magikarp, so you know what? We'll take it. We'll take the Love Disc. Love Disc, the Rendezvous Pokemon. I completely forgot it was known as the Rendezvous Pokemon. It lives in warm seas. It is said that a couple finding this Pokemon will be blessed with eternal love. Huh, okay. I mean, I guess that's good to know. And oh no, it is still sparkling there, so I guess that was just a coincidence or something? I don't know. But, oh no, there's sparkling there. Maybe that was just a water effect, but either way, at least it wasn't actually a Magikarp like I thought it was going to be. So, you know what? I consider that a small victory. Anyway, let's keep on going this way. And actually, I just realised I should actually switch Pokemon and train some other Pokemon for a little bit. And you know what? I think this is a perfect opportunity to train up Amora. Also, remind me, what are you holding, Venipede? Oops, that's not wanted. Summary. Are you holding... Yeah, you are holding the amulet coin. So, might not be a bad idea just to give it to... I'm going to give it to Amora for now while I train it up a little bit. And just get some extra money. Well, that's not money, but I'll take a Margot Berry. And then completely forget to do anything about it. Also, is there actually anyone on here? Oh, there is someone. Hello, finally. That's the dancing machine for you. With this, I can find items I can't see with no trouble at all. Here, I have one for you. Use it to find some treasure. Oh, thank God for that. We finally got the dancing machine. Using the dancing machine is easy. If you're close to a buried item, the dancing rods react and their movement leads you to it. You'll find treasure where the rods cross and turn red. People who douse are called dowsers. Wowzers, they're called dowsers? Okay, well that's cool. Oh, you know what? Let's get the dancing machine immediately registered. So let's register you. And I think that's all I need to do right now, so... Let's give him a go. So, yeah, the dancing machine. Okay, apparently... Okay, well, that's a lot easy to manage compared to the dancing machine or the item finder from the... Oh, no. There it is, a heart scale. Okay, looks like we're going to do some beach combing here, so you know what, let's do a little bit of beach combing while we're here. Oh, and I'm so glad he can actually run. Did I miss any around here? Oh. I did. Ooh, piece of rare candy. Okay, I'm glad I came down this way. Oh yeah, this dancing machine is so much better to use. Also, I'm going to assume... No, there isn't any down here. That's absolutely fine. Nice, so I can actually start looking for some missing items, and I wouldn't be surprised if I missed a bunch of them in some of the previous routes and towns, but... I wasn't just going to wander around aimlessly. Oh. There we go, a pearl. I wasn't going to run around aimlessly and just spam out the A button in the hope that I can find an item. Well, so far no trainer, but... Oh wait, never mind, we got a few here. Normally, I'd sink like a brick, but when I'm with my Pokemon, swimming is no problem at all. This is probably not the best route to try and train up Amora. But he might still be able to get something out of this battle against the Wingull, so let's give it a go. Oh, of course you're going to use Supersonic. Ooh, but you were able to use Aurora Beam. Very nice. Oh wow, that was actually pretty good, I have to be honest. You know what, we're going to take a chance and just hope that... Oh, wait. Water Pulse, yeah, that's not ideal. And we're still confused, I'm probably going to have to switch, aren't I? What a surprise, I am. Alright, fine, we'll just have to switch, unfortunately. Because stupid Wingull has to be stupidly stupid. I know that made no sense, but I don't care. Yeah, sure enough, that Water Pulse would have easily knocked out... Amora. That's fine, we can take care of the Wingull at least. There we go, good stuff there, Pikachu. And side up. Yeah, let's switch to Amora, but I'm going to immediately switch back simply because, well... Yeah, not ideal for Amora, seeing as you are part rock type. But that's okay. You know what, I'm just going to use Quilladin. Ooh, Confusion. Okay, I wasn't expecting you to use Confusion. Also, it's kind of insane how some of these Pokemon are actually surviving some of these moves. But never mind, we still won. Anyway, hey, I told you I'm a poor swimmer. Throw me a line. But we're nice and safe on the beach here. I love going wading with my web-footed pals. Oh well, good for you. Also, I'm not finding anything in terms of from the dancing machine right now. But I think I found another challenger. You wouldn't believe how much I practiced my casting technique. Time to see the results. I mean, it's all well and good having a casting technique, but if it doesn't translate to winning battles, then that's another thing. Anyway, of course, Tentacool. We'll just have to bring up Pikachu for now. Ooh, Toxic Spikes. Not ideal. Okay, so I've got no choice but to stick with Pikachu for now. Unless I absolutely need to switch Pokemon. Also, you're just going to waste your time using Toxic Spikes. I mean, that's fine. Also, Constrict hardly does anything. What a waste of time that is there, Tentacool. Could have done with that critical hit on the previous turn game. But never mind. Oh, another Tentacool. Alright, let's try Electro Ball. Let's see if Electro Ball can do something a bit better. It did a bit better. You got seriously lucky there with that critical hit there. But there we go, another Tentacool defeated, and level 21 for Pikachu, good stuff. We'll learn Double Team. Might be useful. It could potentially be useful. But then again, I don't know. No, let's leave it. And of course, yet another Tentacool. The only concern I have is If he uses Acid, that's probably going to knock out Pikachu, but you know what? We're just going to give it a go anyway. And we'll deal with, like, the consequences another time. Ooh, Bubble Beam. Sorry to do that, Pikachu. Now, the only problem is I think whichever Pokemon I'm going to bring out is going to poison them immediately. Don't really have much of a choice, do I? I'll have to bring out Quilladin. Badly poisoned. I mean, not ideal, but... you can at least knock out Tentacool very quickly, so that's good. Yeah, at least I got a level up out of that, so that's good. Swish, swish. I guess I need more practice. Indeed you do. Any other words you want to say? I guess practicing my casting technique doesn't really have anything to do with Pokemon battles. Yeah, you could say that. Anyway, I'm gonna very quickly run back all the way back to Ambret Town and get our Pokemon fully healed. Also, was that a... yes, it was. There was a hidden item here. Okay, good job I checked up here. But I think that's well and truly it now, so let's... oops, wrong menu. Let's switch that off and let's head back to Ambret Town. Just for a quick bit of healing, and then we'll continue going down Route 8. Alright, back to where we were. Dowsing machine back out, but so far, nothing to be found. You're a big one, alright. I can tell from my years of experience as a fisherman. Are you talking about me or the catch that you just got, Shad? I'm not sure, but in the meantime, let's just take on this Shelder. Well, of course, you're probably going to try and use a Water-type move, so let me just immediately switch to Quilladin. Nope, you're just going to use Supersonic like an utter jerk as always. What is with these trainers and their obsession? Their horrible obsession with Supersonic. Okay, that's not going to do a huge amount of damage, but of course you're probably going to hit me like 5 times, aren't you? Oh, what a surprise! The game is massively in the CPU's favour. And am I going to get hit? Yes, I am. What a surprise. Again, in the CPU's favour. Am I going to get screwed over once again? Oh, you're going to use Protect. Of course you are. You are such a jerk. Let me guess. Am I going to get hit myself, aren't I? Oh, no, I'm not. But you protected yourself. You are such a stupid Pokemon, Shelder. Yeah, screw you. You can't use Protect all the time, so, yeah. Go screw yourself, Shelder. You annoying little prick. There we go. Right, let's bring out Amora again. And then immediately switch Pokemon. Mind you, all these Pokemon are pretty evenly leveled here with a lot of my Pokemon. So you know what? I might temporarily turn the experience share back on again while I'm going down this route. Just to give some Pokemon a bit of a helping hand with the level ups. Camouflage. Yeah, I was not paying attention there. Alright, well, if you're going to be stupid like that, Staryu, let me once again bring out Quilladin. Yeah, I was smashing the A button so quickly, I wasn't really paying attention. Right, just get rid of you, you stupid Staryu. Hey, but at least Amora leveled up, so that's good. I knew you were a big one, I could tell from my many years as a fisherman. You literally just said that before the battle. When you have many years of experience like me, You can tell a lot of things in life. Well, fair enough. Right, but in the meantime, you know what? Although I am going to keep this mostly off, I think while I'm on this route, I'm just going to turn it on for now, just to give my Pokemon a bit of a chance to level up a bit more. Also, let's just use a Super Potion on Quilladin. Probably not on Pikachu. But I do have a Berry Juice, so you know what? Let's just use a Berry Juice on Pikachu. There we go. And let's continue. You're clearly someone who wants a battle, so I'm just going to run right in front of you. I'm getting tired of wearing this swimsuit. I think I'll make this my last battle in it. Unfortunately for you, it's going to be a battle that you're going to be losing. Sorry to say that, Marissa. Oof, level 22. Okay. Yeah, some of these Pokemon are actually a bit higher level than I would like them to be, so let's just try and train up some of these Pokemon. Okay, just gonna use Quick Attack, that's absolutely fine. There you go, bring you down to speed using my Static. And yet you are still able to use Quick Attack. That is just massively rude of you, Masquerain. And again, with a Quick Attack. Oh, screw you, Masquerain. I am not having that. Come on, Masquerain. Don't be a jerk. Right, Venipede. Yeah, Venipede, you might as well come out. I am not going to lose to a bloody Masquerain. Especially if you're just going to spam out Quick Attack, like, all the time. It is kind of ridiculous that you're just constantly spamming out Quick Attack. Is that literally the only attack you know? Is that literally the only thing you know? Because it is a bit of a boring tactic, that. Oh no, you are going to try and use another attack. Unfortunately for you, you are gone. Yeah, screw you, Masquerain. Although I'll tell you what, that's a healthy amount of experience points though, so maybe that's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not just tired of wearing swimsuits, just of this one. All I need to do is buy a new one. Well, I guess that's fair enough. Oh, big news! Riolu is evolving! Well, at least there's some positives out of all this. Out of that somewhat annoying battle. But then again, probably still wasn't as annoying as that battle I had against that Volbeat in an earlier episode. Sweet! Riolu evolved into Lucario. I guess our little Pokemon and Me session did the trick. So that's good. Question is, am I getting close to the next town? Probably not, actually, although... Yeah, okay, more rock smashable things here, so I'll tell you what, let me... Well, I was going to say potentially bring that side up, but then again, it wouldn't hurt just to do a quick bit of healing anyway, so once again I'm going to run back all the way to Ambrit Town. Also, I just realised these are rock smashable as well, so... I'm going to run back to the town again just to heal up, and then we'll continue. Okay, Pokemon healed, and you know what? Let's actually use Rock Smash. So, just for the sake of it, I'll just toss it to Venipede for now, but it's just going to be a temporary thing. The question is it worth it? Okay, there is a Pokemon. Okay. Is it going to be an interesting Pokemon? Not really. Just a Dwebble. I'm probably not going to bother with it, so I'll just leave you alone, Dwebble. And instead, we're just going to keep on going and just see what else we can find. Although there is another rock smashable rock very close to here. Yep. Although by the looks of it, it is literally just blocking a sign. This better be very, very important information. I'll take the soft sand though, but this better be important information. I see, you can use the move Rock Smash. Use Rock Smash to break rocks and you'll sometimes find Pokemon or items. Yeah, thanks for telling me stuff that I literally already know. Even if this was the very first time I played this game, I would have known that I could get both items and Pokemon from there. Why don't you give me something a bit more useful? Stupid sign. Also, while we're running around here, let's see if anything triggers on the dowsing machine, but so far, nothing. Oh, I was actually a lot closer to Cyllage City than I thought. Okay, well I guess that's cool. I was way closer to Cyllage City than I thought. Also, apparently, there's a hidden item, probably in that rock. An ether, alright. I'll gladly take that. And yeah, let's just do some exploring. Hello. You'll find the gym leader in this city at the top of that hill over there. I may have lost to him in the bicycle race, but I'll get my revenge in a Pokemon battle. Ooh, okay. Also, just 2 random buildings with no doors. Oh, that's rude. I'm a Pokemon trainer. I'm allowed to go into everyone's house and building. Are you telling me there's a building I literally cannot go into? If you have a Pokemon, hold an item and trade it to someone, you can give your trading partner a nice little surprise. Like if you're trading a Pokemon to someone who can only evolve through trading, only for them to trade that Pokemon while holding an Everstone. Yeah. Know what? Some Pokemon evolve when you link trade them with friends. Well, that'll be useful. If I had any friends. A whipped dream, okay. Whatever that is. Some Pokemon like whipped cream and others like aromas and flavors. It takes all kinds of Pokemon to make the world go around. Okay, so what did I actually get? So, let's see. I got myself whipped dream. It's lurked by a certain Pokemon. I have a sneaky suspicion I know what kind of Pokemon will like that. But in the meantime, yeah, there's not a huge amount I've got in my inventory. As I said, I've got an extra old Amber if I really wanted to revive a second Aerodactyl, but I'm in no hurry to do that right now. Also, was that... Oh wait, I think there was something here, wasn't there? There is, but it looks like there's... Looks like we can only go in one particular direction for that item. No luck fishing, try another spot. Yeah, just try something else and just try again. Also, is this, I think it's just more this town. Okay, this place is a lot bigger than I thought, actually, so... Looks like we're going to be doing a bit of sightseeing while we're here. Alright, so you know what, let's just keep things simple. And let's go here. Cyllage City. The city of peaceful strolls. Even if it's raining. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Hello. The GTS. Well, unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. Everyone deposits Pokemon into the GTS, you see. You can search for, from among them, the Pokemon you want. Again, can't really do that anymore, can I? Listen to this, even if you've never seen some Pokemon or another yourself, as long as you've at least heard its name, you can just input that name in the GTS to find a Pokemon that way. Okay, awesome, a whole bunch of information that is literally going to be zero use for me in this Let's Play. But never mind. Whether on the back of a Pokemon or on a bicycle, I just love riding. Fair enough. Let me guess, are the bikes here going to be as expensive as they are in Kanto? Did you know that you are our 10,000th and first customer since we opened shop? You are number 10,001. Here we go. If you've been number 10,000, then you could have gotten a bicycle for free, but as a run-up, you'll still get a chance to win a bicycle by answering our quiz correctly. Okay. Do bicycles come in more than one colour? I'm gonna guess they are. Besides, I'm literally seeing 2 different coloured bikes in the back of the shop there. Ooh, which will look good on me, yellow or green? You know what? Let's go for a yellow bike. Why not? We'll go for Pikachu Yellow. Although thinking about it, I could have gone for a green one that matches Quilladin. But you know what? That's fine. Actually, to be honest, I think I prefer the yellow bike anyway. Do you think I could go even faster if I tried riding a bicycle while wearing roller skates? No, that just sounds like something. That just sounds like a bad idea, or an idea that should only be done on the likes of Jackass or something. So we've now got a bicycle, which I actually initially forgot was actually in the game because I thought they were replaced by the roller skates, but nope, you can still get a bicycle. So you know what, let's register the bicycle. Question is, are they actually any faster? Let's give it a little test with this little road here. Let's see. I mean, that's pretty quick. Whoops. Let's try. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, the bicycle's definitely way quicker. Oh my, this is way quicker. Way! Oh, sorry, Lucario. I just realised on the bottom screen, just like how you get rolled around on the roller skates, you get rolled around if I make sharp turns on the bicycle. Oh, sorry, buddy. Right, let's get off the bike for now, because we don't need that right now. Instead, I want to hear some gossip from the Pokemon Center. How about this? Would you like to trade a love disc for my Steelix? That sounds too good to be true. I mean, I did catch a love disc. Might be worth considering. So many lives were lost, both man and mon. It seemed a night that never would bring dawn. No beauty, no joy in those days of yore. Only the pain of parting was in store for victims of the ancient Kalos War. I mean, that's cool. Even if Pokemon are the same species, Pokemon can have different abilities. Indeed, they can. I have potions. I'm totally ready. I'll challenge the gym leader now. Brace yourself, Grant. Okay. I'm sure we'll figure out what kind of Pokemon Grant uses. I think someone did mention before, but we'll figure it out at some point. Also, I'm not going to heal my Pokemon right now because I'm pretty sure I didn't do any battles while I was heading back from the route, down along the route. Why, hello there. Would you like me to massage your Amora? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm sure a prehistoric Pokemon will like a nice massage. Oh, that's good. What about you? Have you got anything to say? It loosens up your muscles and your heart. No wonder Pokemon like getting massaged. Yeah, well, I mean, it's seems like pretty powerful stuff, like these massages. Maybe I should consider one for myself as well. Right, let's see. What else can we find around here? Any more free stuff? Would you like to take a sample? Oh, I thought you said sample quiz. A simple quiz. Yeah, go on. I mean, I've already done one quiz here, so let's go. So here's the question. Which of the following berries cures confusion? Well, it's not the Pecha berry. Uh-oh. I've forgotten. Is it a persim or asper? Is it a persim berry? Yes, it is. Okay, good. The move Swagger raises the target's attack, but it also causes which status condition? It causes confusion. And I get some Persim berries, which will be very useful to have. It's a combo you can use in a double battle. Have one of your Pokemon hold a Persim berry, have its ally use Swagger on the first Pokemon. Its attack will go up and the berry will heal its confusion immediately. Then it can hit the opponent harder. Indeed, so an awful lot of strategies that you can use. The Kalos region is so big it has 3 different Pokedexes. I wonder just how many Pokemon there are. Well, there must be a serious amount of Pokemon in the Kalos region if it requires 3 separate Pokedexes. I mean, I've already got my second, Kalos Pokedex, so... yeah, I'm going to assume, I've got one, I think, for the central Kalos, and now I'm in the western half of Kalos, so presumably there's going to be one for the eastern half of Kalos. But we'll see. Pokemon are good at some things, and humans are good at other things. If we come together and combine our strengths, we can achieve great things. come together right now. Ooh, a clothes shop. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not that in much of a rush to buy some clothes, but you know, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to do a little bit of a shop. I want to try on some items. Let's see what we have in terms of items. So we have ourselves a logo t-shirt, a zipped jacket, twin t-shirt with, is that a vanilla light on there? Huh, that's pretty cool. But other than that, I don't think there's much I really want to grab right now. Could get a nice different bag, but do I really want to spend all that money on that? You know what? I think we'll leave it for now. But you know what? Maybe one day I will start trying to become more fashionable. But then again, in real life, I'm hardly the most fashionable person in the world. Like, when I go out, literally all I'm happy to have is like a pair of jeans and a nice simple t-shirt. Maybe like a sweater as well if it's a bit cold, but yep, I like to keep things nice and simple. Okay, you're just going to tell me about the TMs, which I already know about, so never mind. Thank you very much for that redundant bit of information, Si. Okay, Hotel Cyllage. Let me guess, is Mr. Bonding in here as well? The Holocaster was developed at the Lysandra Guy's laboratory, right? I believe it was. If I come to think of it, we've not really heard much about him since we saw him back in Lumiose City. Sleep can cure all of life's problems. You should let your Pokemon get some rest. Ahaha, an excuse to give me the TM for rest. I just love talking in my sleep. You should give it a try too. Okay, I mean, that's fair enough. So with the sleeping Pokemon uses, one of the other moves it knows will go off. Okay, I mean, that could be useful, but in very specific circumstances. So, yeah. Probably not something I will do unless I can think of like a certain strategy. Would you take this? I got it from a guest. A destiny knot? Okay. It just seems wrong to sell or throw away a gift, right? Yeah, so just give it to a complete stranger like me, which honestly I'm fine because I'll gladly take any kind of free stuff when I'm on my journey. Aren't there any hot springs around here? Where I come from, we have a hot spring right next to the Pokemon Center and it's incredible. Oh, so you're from Lava Ridge Town, are you? Wait, are you one of the NPCs that we talk to in when we arrive in Lava Ridge? Because aren't there two NPCs? Are there two NPCs in that hot spring in Lava Ridge? I wonder if it's possible that you are one of those NPCs. Huh. I might have to check after, just to see if that's actually a possibility. But in the meantime, yep, no surprise, Mr. Bonding is here. No, I don't need to hear any more about it. What are you going to give me this time? Prize money power. Okay. So, might be worth trying that out, even though I've been neglecting to use any of my other powers right now. But you know what, if I know I'm going to be battling a whole bunch of trainers, then maybe that could come in handy. Anyway, let's carry on. Okay, we've got a cafe. Let's see what's in here. Customers who want to show off their dear Pokemon love our cafe. Do you want to spend time here? But remember, the price varies depending on where you sit. Okay. So pretty much just like the cafe back in Lumiose City, which I haven't actually bothered to try yet, so might look into trying that at some point, but we'll see. I'm gonna get better and stronger and then climb the Tower of Mastery in Cyllage City. First things first, I'm off to defeat Grant, the gym leader of this city. Okay then. Well, I guess I need to go and take on the gym leader as well. But in the meantime, I still want to do a little bit of exploring because there's clearly stuff to be found. And I also just realised that this water is shallow enough to run across. How did I not notice that before? But anyway, I'll grab a pearl anyway. Anything else to be found? Oh, trainer? No. I always think very carefully about which Pokeball I use when trying to catch a new Pokemon. Okay, but the big question is, why are you just hanging around here? Oh, well, whatever, you do what you want to do, NPC. But I'm not going to worry about that for now. Instead, let's just see what there is. So... Oh wow, I just ran over an item. Wait, is this some kind of cycle track? If so, this looks pretty cool. In a bicycle race, I have to work with my teammates to seize victory. It's a bit like the relationship between a trainer and a Pokemon. Right, ooh, so is this like an actual bicycle track? Because if so, I am absolutely going to try and cycle on it. So you know what? Let's cycle on it, shall we? Let's give this a go. Let's give this a little spin. Let's give this track a little go. Although then again, I don't think I've spoken to anyone here, have I? I love being connected with the Holocaster. It feels good to always be up to date on the latest and greatest news. Fair enough. Oh, hello. Oh dear, if you're here for the bicycle race, I'm afraid you're too late. The race is over and I took first place. I feel bad that you missed it. Here, allow me to give you this strength HM in consolation. If one of your Pokemon uses the move, it'll be able to push large rocks around. Hey, you know what? I'll gladly take that as a consolation prize. However, if you want to use the move outside a battle, you first need a badge from the gym I run in this city. On that note, I'll be waiting for you in the gym. Come challenge me at your leisure. Okay then, well, we found the gym leader. Question is, what Pokemon do you actually use? Cyllage City Pokemon Gym Leader, Grant. A wild yet cool and collected rock climber. So potentially a rock Pokemon Gym Leader? But either way, I'm not going to challenge you yet because I still want to do a little bit of exploring around here because I think there's still more to be found up here. Oh, there is actually. Okay. Oh, hello. Secret cave. Secret cave. Oh, it's Connecting Cave. The other part of Connecting Cave. Okay. So, we've got this, but I don't think we can go too far here. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hang on a minute. I remember this. I spoke to the hiker previously. I can't get out of here and it's all your fault. Wow. You are such a jerk. Sorry. I had some frustration to vent. Here, have this as my apology. Oh, and conveniently you've given me the TM for frustration. Yeah, very frustrating. Anyway, yeah, there's not much I can do in this place right now, simply because of the fact that I can't use strength right now. Anyway, just a Meditite, not too interested in trying to catch you right now, so let's leave it for now. There's not much I can do in Connecting Cave right now. So let's go and see what's what. Sometimes I like to hop on my bicycle and go for a ride just to get some exercise. In a Pokemon battle, it's the Pokemon doing all the work, so it's important for a trainer to move too. You know what? That is very, very true, that. Okay, a whole bunch of items I don't really care about, although I need to go on a bike briefly and just, yes! Slide my way down there, and I'm glad I did actually, because I almost missed this item. A super potion. Okay, cool. Right, well, I think that's... Oh, hang on. Let me guess. Is this, yeah, just another route, but I don't know if I want to go this way right now. Well, I'm not going to go this way right now, but what I am going to potentially do is I'm probably going to see whether I should train up my Pokemon a little bit more before we take on the gym leader. But maybe we'll be good. I don't know. But either way, I think I need to do some preparations anyway, so I'm going to do that. And then, depending on what I feel like, we might take on the gym leader very, very soon.